Ba-da-da-do-do-do. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Zudlow's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making fry bread. Only a few simple ingredients and that's it. Let's get to cooking. Okay, so first we are going to start off with 2 cups of flour. So let's go ahead and get our 2 cups. Maybe a little more. There we go. There's 1. And put another scoop. We are going to need flour to roll out the dough. Okay. There's 2. Okay. I'm going to put that away. And then we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 and 2. And then we need 1 teaspoon of salt. And then just go ahead and mix this around. Just make sure everything is nice and incorporated. Okay, we can go ahead and set this off to the side along with this. Now we are going to take 3/4 cup of milk and work it into the flour. That should be good. So now I'm just gonna go ahead, let me get a wooden spoon. Should be easier. So we're just gonna go ahead, don't wanna drop that, but gonna just go ahead and mix it together. And we're looking for a dough consistency that's not too sticky. And if it is too sticky, we're just gonna add in a little more milk. So we're just gonna go ahead. This is looking decent. Looks a little dry. Might need to add in, I'm gonna add in just a tad bit of milk. Just a tad. There we go. Let's see if that does anything. Might need a little more. Is it, see, it's not that sticky. Let's go ahead and work it with our hands. And okay. Okay. Should be decent. So we want a dough like this, and then we're gonna roll it out. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of flour. We're just gonna go ahead and dust our surface. We're going to go ahead and put that out here, and then we're just going to knead it for a few minutes to make sure it's nice and smooth. And you just really want to work the dough like so. This is a fun recipe, just a few ingredients, and this bread turns out delicious. And you could put anything on these as well. You can turn it into a savory dish, a sweet dish, all what you want. When I made this one time, I did put, made some guacamole, put that on there. You could use this for salsa. You could try to open up the dough itself when it's fried and stuff it. This recipe is just it's so fun to make that you could make these with your children they could just knead the dough, which actually looks pretty good. I should have worn my apron. All right. That looks good. So now we're not gonna roll out, we're gonna do pieces of it. We're gonna cut it up and then roll it out. Also a tip, what you want when you know it's done, like when you think that you're good to go, if you just poke it, see how it bounces back. Actually, you probably can't see, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna take you off the little thing. But ready? We're gonna poke it. You see how it bounces back? That's when you know it's good to go. All right, so now what we're gonna do, just kind of move that. So we're just gonna divide these, divide it in half, and then try to do some pieces here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna use one kind of, where's the flour? Go ahead and reflour your surface, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll this out and take this kind of, and then we're gonna roll this out until it is a nice disc. Almost about to that length, maybe like half an inch, if that. But this is what you want. If you want to keep rolling it, because these do cook fast, so I mean, this looks pretty good already. All right, so I'm gonna save this one, and then I'm just gonna do the same thing for all of these. I'm going to roll these out, get them ready for when we fry them. It's gonna take no more than maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. But you want them nice and ready to go. See, look at that. So good. So I'm gonna finish rolling these, and then we are gonna go and get ready to fry them. Okay, so I'm just doing up the last one, and you know, if you really want to, when you're making this, you can add in and kind of any seasoning you want. You can add in garlic powder, onion powder, garlic, salt, really anything to kind of give it flavor. You could do like an Italian seasoning. You can even make like a melted butter and garlic, almost like a garlic bread. But I think I'm actually gonna see how they taste with cream cheese on them after we're done frying. So these are my little fry breads. Now we're gonna fry these up. So let's go to the stove. All right, so I'm gonna turn on the stove. Probably gonna have to close the window again. Whoops. Right, there we go. And then I'm gonna add in some canola oil. You could use any kind of oil you want, vegetable oil, avocado oil, but we're gonna add enough for them to fry. So just like that. Now I'm going to just kind of let it go and heat up, and then we're gonna start frying these. Okay, so we are gonna start frying these. I'm gonna do one at a time. I'm gonna just put these in. All right. And now we're just gonna watch it. So you already see how it's making bubbles. You already see how everything is going. We want to create just a little bit of brownness. Watch out, it's gonna blow. There we go. As I was saying, we just want to create a little brownness on both sides. And as you can see, like you see how that looks? See how it's nice and brown? That's what we're going for. We're just gonna go ahead and let this go. Whoa. You can make them a little bit darker if you want. It's up to you. You see how it's nice and crisp? That's all we're going for. Alright, so we're going to do another one. Go ahead and just let it form. Deflate it a little bit. But again, we're just looking for the nice brownness on both sides. And as you can see, look. Does that not look delicious? That looks so incredible. Like I said, they take quick. You know, it's pretty much to your doneness. But they smell so good. And it's just bread. It's just milk and flour. See? Look at that. Look at that. That nice golden brown. Go ahead and do another one so you all can see. I'm draining them on a paper towel. So, you want to let that oil go ahead and just drain off a little bit, which these aren't really that much oil to begin with. But again, you just want them brown, nice and crispy, and then we're going to put our seasonings on them, or toppings, or whatever you want. And see how fast it is? Fast and simple. I'm going to finish the rest of these, and then we're going to top them, and then we'll be able to try them. So excited. So this is what they look like. Look how fluffy and airy these are? Oh, all right. So let's get to trying. All right, hello and welcome back. So I just want to show you. I put some, I believe it's onion and chive and onion cream cheese on it. Okay, like this. And then it look good. Kind of looks like butter, but it's not. So let's try this. It is so good. You can hear the crunchiness. You can obviously taste the cream cheese. But it's just so good. So now I'm going to try a little piece without cream cheese. And it's good. Tastes like bread, but it's a lot better if you had something to dip it with or something to put on, because it's like a blank slate that you can create anything you want. And like I said, I feel like this could be used for desserts, you know, sprinkle a little cinnamon on it, which let's try. Okay, so I'm just gonna add in a little cinnamon. Now you could even use like cinnamon sugar. If you were to do that, I would probably put it on as soon as they get out of the frying pan. But let's just taste it. It's so good. It's so good. Like I said, you can put anything on these, and I'm sure it will taste delicious. And if you want to make these even a little more healthier, you could probably air fry these too, which I just thought of now, but that's okay. I'm sure it will give you the bread would be nice and airy like this is, nice and thin and soft, if you put it in the air fryer or even in the oven. You know, you could try it. You do you. It's so good. So good. That does it for this episode of Zudlo's Kitchen. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to be the best you can be. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!